Hello, and welcome to Listastic. Let's explore together, and if you're not subscribed yet, you're missing out. 10 most dangerous tourist destinations in the world. Everyone loves traveling, who doesn't? Our world has various places which are ideal for tourist attractions. However, safety precautions are needed, especially when traveling in spots that are dangerous to roam. So here is the list of the 10 most dangerous tourist destinations in the world. 1. Acapulco, Mexico. Mexico has several distinct features that surely captivate tourists around the world. Unfortunately, it remains to be third in the most violent city in the world. The crimes are at their peak, making it hard for tourists to enjoy the tour without thinking of the possibility of criminals lurking around. The city is one of Mexico's oldest beach resorts, which came into prominence in the 1940s through the 1960s as a getaway for Hollywood stars and millionaires. Acapulco was once a popular tourist resort, but due to a massive upsurge in gang violence and murder since 2014, it no longer attracts many foreign tourists, and most now only come from Mexico itself. It is both the second deadliest city in Mexico and the second deadliest city in the world. The US government has warned its citizens not to travel there. In 2016 there were 918 murders, and the homicide rate was one of the highest in the world, 103 in every 100,000. In September 2018, the city's entire police force was disarmed by the military, due to suspicions that it had been infiltrated by drug gangs. 2. Kingston, Jamaica. Kingston is the capital and largest city of Jamaica, located on the southeastern coast of the island. It faces a natural harbor protected by the Palisadoes, a long sand spit that connects the town of Port Royal and the Norman Manley International Airport to the rest of the island. In the Americas, Kingston is the largest predominantly English-speaking city south of the United States. Kingston is surrounded by the Blue Mountains, Red Hills, Long Mountain, and the Kingston Harbor. The city is on the Ligonier Plain, an alluvial plain alongside the Hope River. Kingston experiences frequent earthquakes, including the 1907 earthquake. Kingston is a wonderful place to travel, especially with its chilly vibe, which it's known for. However, being alert and cautious while traveling is a must because of the high chance of robbery, drug trade, and assault that could happen in this place. 3. Caracas, Venezuela. Caracas is easily the most dangerous city in the world to visit. The capital city of Venezuela continues to face an epidemic of violence, in part because of a poor political and economic environment for residents. Street crimes such as muggings and theft are common, as are murder by firearm and kidnappings, making this an undesirable destination for most tourists. Backpackers continue to visit the nation because of the beautiful landscapes and cheap cost to visit. Many other cities in Venezuela also have incredibly high crime rates, but the capital has the second highest murder rate in the world, giving it the top spot on the list of most dangerous places to travel. In 2013, the World Economic Forum evaluated countries in terms of how successful they were in advertising campaigns to attract foreign visitors. Out of the 140 countries evaluated, Venezuela came last. A major factor that has contributed to the lack of foreign visitors has been poor transport for tourists. Venezuela has limited railway systems and airlines. High crime rates and the negative attitude of the Venezuelan population towards tourism also contributed to the poor evaluation. 4. Cape Town, South Africa. Cape Town is the second most populous city in South Africa, after Johannesburg, and also the legislative capital of South Africa. In 2014, Cape Town was named the best place in the world to visit by both the New York Times and the Daily Telegraph. Cape Town has also been a host city for both the 1995 Rugby World Cup and 2010 FIFA World Cup, and annually hosts the Africa leg of the World Rugby Sevens. The city of Cape Town has one of the highest levels of biodiversity of any equivalent area in the world. These protected areas are a World Heritage Site, and an estimated 2,200 species of plants are confined to Table Mountain, more than exist in the whole of the United Kingdom, which has 1,200 plant species and 67 endemic plant species. Many of these species, including a great many types of proteas, are endemic to the mountain and can be found nowhere else. Africa is one of the top places that you must explore on this planet. Again, you must be ready to discover the beauty that this place could offer and the reality that crimes are waiting to happen around, so be alert and stay safe. 5. Mumbai, India. Mumbai, also known as Bombay, the official name until 1995, is the capital city of the Indian state of Maharashtra. According to the United Nations, as of 2018, Mumbai is the second most populous city in the country after Delhi and the seventh most populous city in the world with a population of roughly 20 million. Mumbai is on a narrow peninsula on the southwest of Salsette Island, which lies between the Arabian Sea to the west, Thane Creek to the east, and Vasai Creek to the north. Mumbai's suburban district occupies most of the island. Navi Mumbai is east of Thane Creek and Thane is north of Vasai Creek. Mumbai consists of two distinct regions, Mumbai City District and Mumbai Suburban District, which form two separate revenue districts of Maharashtra. Mumbai is the financial, commercial, and entertainment capital of India. Mumbai is a great place to travel with its rich history that is so fascinating. But being cautious is still essential, especially with the possibility of being harassed or mugged in this place of India. 6. Peru. Peru, officially the Republic of Peru, is a country in western South America. Peru is located on the central western coast of South America facing the Pacific Ocean. It lies wholly in the southern hemisphere, its northernmost extreme reaching 1.8 minutes of latitude or about 3.3 kilometers south of the equator, covers 1,285,216 square kilometers of western South America. The combination of tropical latitude, mountain ranges, topography variations, and two ocean currents gives Peru a large diversity of climates. Because of its varied geography and climate, Peru has a high biodiversity with 21,462 species of plants and animals reported as of 2003, 5,855 of them endemic, and is one of the megadiverse countries. The country of Peru is known for its majestic ruins and ancient civilization, which makes the country distinct. However, despite the beauty that this place holds lies a risk that one must be aware of. Traveling the trails of tourist destinations like Machu Picchu could be dangerous because of the drug cartels and terrorist groups present in Peru. 7. Bangkok, Thailand. Bangkok is the capital and most populous city of Thailand. It is known in Thai as Krung Thep Maha Nakhon or simply Krung Thep. Bangkok is the economic center of Thailand and the heart of the country's investment and development. Of 162 cities worldwide, MasterCard ranked Bangkok as the top destination city by international visitor arrivals in its Global Destination Cities Index 2018, ahead of London, with just over 20 million overnight visitors in 2017. Like most of Thailand, Bangkok has a tropical savanna climate under the Köppen climate classification and is under the influence of the South Asian monsoon system. It experiences 3 seasons, hot, rainy, and cool, although temperatures are fairly hot year-round, ranging from an average low of 22 degrees Celsius in December to an average high at 35.4 degrees Celsius in April. Bangkok is one of the places which is great for vacations. However, it is a must to really be careful, especially if you're not quite familiar with the places. Be cautious of the street scams and burglars you might encounter because reporting it to the police will take a long time due to the corrupt police investigations that are a huge problem in that place. 8. Israel. Israel is officially known as the State of Israel is a country in Western Asia, located on the southeastern shore of the Mediterranean Sea and the northern shore of the Red Sea. Despite its small size, Israel is home to a variety of geographic features, from the Negev Desert in the south to the inland fertile Jezreel Valley, mountain ranges of the Galilee, Carmel, and toward the Golan in the north. The Israeli coastal plain on the shores of the Mediterranean is home to most of the nation's population. Tourism in Israel is one of Israel's major sources of income, with a record 3.6 million tourist arrivals in 2017, and 25% growth since 2016, and contributed 20 billion new Israeli shekels to the Israeli economy, making it a record. Despite Israel's beauty, many people have hesitations about adding this place to their list of travel destinations due to the high possibility of terrorism caused by foreign and political policies. This is the reason why it is such a risky tourist destination in the world. 9. Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Rio de Janeiro is the capital of the state of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil's third most populous state, after São Paulo and Minas Gerais. Part of the city has been designated as a World Heritage Site, named Rio de Janeiro, Carioca landscapes between the mountain and the sea, by UNESCO on 1 July 2012 as a cultural landscape. Rio de Janeiro is a main cultural hub in Brazil. Its architecture embraces churches and buildings dating from the 16th to the 19th centuries, blending with the world-renowned designs of the 20th century. Rio de Janeiro is Brazil's primary tourist attraction and resort. It receives the most visitors per year of any city in South America, with 2.82 million international tourists a year. The city boasts world-class hotels, like Belmont Copacabana Palace, approximately 80 kilometers of beaches, and the famous Corcovado, Sugarloaf Mountains, and Maracanã Stadium. We can't leave Rio de Janeiro in the list of our distinguished tourist spots globally, especially with the countless people who visit it every year. Unfortunately, this place still faces the big problem of theft and street crimes in the present. 10. Bogota, Colombia. Bogota, officially Bogota, Distrito Capital, abbreviated Bogota DC, and formerly known as Santa Fe de Bogota during the colonial period and between 1991 and 2000, is the capital and largest city of Colombia, administered as the Capital District, as well as the capital of the department of Cundinamarca. Travel and tourism's share of the city's overall GDP stands at 2.5%. Bogota is responsible for 56% of the tourism that arrives in Colombia and is home to 1,423 multinational companies. Bogota also ranked highly as a global city where the business is done and meetings are held. Bogota is a growing international meeting destination. There are also several areas of the city where fine restaurants can be found. The G-Zone, the T-Zone, and La Macarena are well known for their gastronomic offerings. During the time of Pablo Escobar, drug mafia and trafficking were ineradicable. Fortunately, it is much safer to travel now in Bogota than in the past, as long as a tourist will travel to the usual tourist destination and won't go elsewhere. We always value your support. Remember to subscribe for more videos, and thanks for the thumbs up.